Minecraft offers you the ability to embed commands inside of written books. And because of this, you can make these spellbooks where when you click any one of these lines, it will activate the command embedded within. My book in particular has an emphasis on potion effects, and when I activate it, there's a little area effect cloud. Anybody within the cloud will get the effect. There's various ways to make these books, and a method I've seen before uses a lot of command blocks and redstone blocks. And while that version of the book can have more functionality, the version of the book I use is very simple, and it's easy to make a book that fits your own personal needs very quickly. So I'll show you how I make these, and hopefully you can make your own spellbook. So the first thing you want to do is open up Notepad and keep it on the side for now. Then open up your browser and go to a website called mcstacker.net, which is essentially just a site that offers you templates for making commands. It's very simple and easy to use. There's other websites like mcstacker. This one's just my favorite. And then you want to decide which kind of spells you want to make for your book. So we'll start with a summon. Area effect cloud is actually a summonable entity, which is why it appears on this particular template. So we'll stick with that for now. The particle, let's go with a bubble particle. Radius, 3 blocks. Duration. You don't want this to last very long. What it essentially means is that how long the cloud will linger. So I'm going to only set that to 2 seconds. Then the effect itself, I'll go with speed, Amplifier 1, 60 seconds, and I will show particles. So now we have an effect here that's 135 characters. You want your commands to be less than 256 characters, because if they're any larger than that, they actually won't fit inside the book. So we'll copy this and put it in Notepad for now. Now, back on MC Stacker, let's make another spell. Maybe this time we'll summon something like a donkey. And this donkey will be silent. It will be glowing. It will be persistent. And it will have 10 armor. So now we have a summon spell up here, or a summon command. And we can add that to Notepad. So there we go. We have 2 potential spells to add to our book, and you can really just keep adding them. Depends on what type of book you want and what you want to do. So now let's take these 2 commands and embed them in our spellbook. So on MC Stacker, you want to click the /give template, and you want to select the written book. And once you do that, name it whatever you want. I'll just call it Spellbook for now. Color it dark green. And now we can start putting the text of the book inside, which is where you're going to embed the commands. So the first spell I made was speed. So I'll put speed there. Color it dark blue, or there we go. And for the clickEvent down here, this is where I'm going to put my command. So you'll go back to Notepad, copy this command we made, and just paste it here. And there you go. Now, when you open this book in Minecraft and click on speed, it will run that command. But now we need the next spell. So we will create a new section by clicking this little plus sign here. Now when you make these new sections, I like to make a gap section, and what I mean by that is for my value I will just put in a bunch of underscores, and it kind of separates off like that. And when you do that, put a space at the beginning of your underscores, and that helps separate it from the previous section. So there we go, we have a little gap here. Maybe I'll make it a little longer. And I color them white because then you can't see them in the page of the book. Now that I've made that, then I'll make a third section, and this is where I'm going to put the donkey spell. So let's see, summon donkey, and once again, because it's formatting weird, put a space at the beginning of stored summon. Now it'll be on its own line. If it formats weird, just go back and keep tweaking it until it formats correctly. For color, we can make this gold. And for the clickEvent, same deal. Go to Notepad, copy the command, and paste it right there. So now when I click summon donkey, it'll run that command. And if I wanted to add a third command to this book, I would just kind of repeat the process. Add a new section, put a space at the beginning, a bunch of underscores, and color it white. And I find that's a pretty straightforward way to space these sections out. So finally, you can just copy your code here by either highlighting it or clicking the copy button. And then go back to Notepad and paste it in. And you want to hold it here because now you're going to go to Minecraft and actually apply this command to a command block. So let's see how that works. So I'll place my command block down and paste the whole command inside. And when I activate it, I should get the book. And there we go. Spellbook. And there we have speed and summon donkey. So when I click speed, you see the bubbles. When I click summon donkey, there's the donkey. Now something you might have noticed about those bubbles is that they were a little low to the ground, and with a lot of those area effect spells, you can actually set the summon coordinates to be a little higher. So tilde, then tilde 1, and then tilde again. And what this will do is it'll make the area effect cloud one block higher, so if it's not appearing correctly, this is how you solve that issue. Another nifty feature of MC Stacker is if you click the import button up here, you can actually copy and paste code, like the book, let's say. And when you do, it will take you back to where you left off. So if you find that the code didn't work right, or you feel like it needed to be edited or modified, you can come back to where you left off. But yeah, this spellbook works. If you have any questions, just let me know.